Hello, all you Maverick fans, Swish for Real basketball followers on YouTube, and Boogey Bob subscribers. This is a special edition. Wild Dog is at the game tonight, and Coach Big Mike not available. But this was a championship not that long ago. Got a few things I wanted to just kind of brief after yesterday's news about the Nico firing. So it's about time, but it doesn't get Luka back. So that's one thing. Like many are describing last year and this year, worst trade in NBA history. And as I've said on our podcast, we'll be talking about this trade for the next decade. The next thing I wanted to briefly cover, Wild Dog on our podcast actually mentioned this. He calls it a dysfunctional organization. It was in reference to the Charlotte Hornets. And so the Mavericks organization has been dysfunctional since Mark Cuban is no longer governor. So many of y'all already know that. So the dysfunction that's in the organization, the first step of getting rid of Nico is one step. So I think that'll help. But the organization right now is a mess, and that starts at the top. Next thing, there's been a lot of chatter around ESPN and some of those sources, Facebook. Some sources you can trust, some others you can't. But that is trading AD, aka street clothes. So out of a possible 44 games, AD's only played in 14. So I think the next GM is going to have a mess to clean up, as written in the morning news. My personal take is AD may be a wonderful player, but he doesn't really fit the timeline. Since Dirk retired, we really haven't had a great power forward. PJ did a great job, but he's a little undersized. And now that we have Cooper Flagg, we don't need a power forward. So I think that trade AD, get some first round picks, target a point guard. Even with Kyrie coming back, we need a good point guard. You can never have too many ball handlers or shot creators. And D'Lo's just not cutting it. Brandon Williams is a good backup, but I don't think he's a starter. So I'm in favor of trading AD. Even though he may be low in value, he's still got some value to the right team. Maybe target Ja Morant. Memphis is upset with Ja Morant. Possibly Jalen Green that Phoenix got in the Kevin Durant trade. Maybe Boston might want to take on some salary, but Derek Green. So the salary situation is cumbersome the next 3 years. AD's owed a lot of money. It's like 40 plus million this year, 50, and then 60 million. Even though they didn't want to pay Luka 60 million, they're wind up paying, if they keep AD, they'll be paying AD that 60 million. He'll be not in his early 30s, he'll be in his mid to late 30s. So I think that you could find probably a team that's got a point guard that maybe they overpaid for, and you could trade AD for some picks and a good point guard. That way when Kyrie comes back, he can play off guard and all that. Hopefully a point guard that not just could score, but perimeter defense. That's one of the things we're lacking right now is perimeter defense. And the next point, Michael Finley as GM, interim GM. I think that's probably a good move, maybe even permanent. He's very knowledgeable. He's a good talent evaluator. He was on a championship team. He wasn't no scrub. He was a starter. He had good stats. And he understands the Mavs culture and the Mavs fans. So I'd be in favor of letting him just kind of bringing the tradition along. And last point I want to make is, where did the Mavs go from here? I've always liked these three organizations, and in the way they went about when they had one star player and they went to rebuild. So I'm not talking about a total teardown, but you got one valuable chip in AD and a mess of a salary cap. So the first point I want to make on this is where the Mavs go is collect as many first round picks as you can, like OKC did, like Utah did, and the Spurs. Even if it means getting rid of some of the players we're not winning with we don't have that quintessential go-to guy without Kyrie. We don't have a guy that can dominate and get the point. So collect as many first-round picks as you can. I didn't like the Quentin Grimes trade. It didn't get talked as much about as the Luka trade, but that was just as terrible. Caleb Martin, I would dump him. I just eat his salary. Don't even try to trade him. Give that roster spot to Moses Cisse. But Caleb Martin, he don't impress me. His shot's flat. He makes the 3-pointers, but he's got no arc on a shot. He's not that great of a defender. He doesn't offer the team anything. He can't create a shot. He was with Miami. He had that one great year, but he was a developmental player and had great run, great season. But dump Caleb Martin. I think I'd just cut my losses with D'Lo. They don't have much invested, and just eat that salary for 1 year and let D'Lo go. Really, just he's taking minutes away from Jalen Hardy's progress. He's not shooting great. He's not creating. He's always been a me first guy, not a team player. Not from a personal standpoint, more from a shooting standpoint. As I mentioned, trade AD. I would consider trading Klay Thompson. Even you might only get some second round picks for him, but those 4 players, they're not adding anything to you. Give those minutes to Najee Marshall. So I mean, get rid of D'Lo and Caleb Martin. Try to trade AD and Klay, which allows you to get younger, and the only really old player you have left would be Kyrie. Everybody else is that's on that team is fairly young. Gafford would probably be your oldest player, but Klay Thompson, you got to love his effort and all. Come back, but give him a chance to get another ring somewhere else, because it may be another year. It won't be this year, I don't think, but get some value from Klay Thompson, AD, dump D'Lo, Caleb Martin. Anyhow, this is Boogey Bob signing off. Like, subscribe, follow us on Swish for Real. Boogey Bob out.